Trust in the Lord. The Kerr family lived in Ethiopia from 1968 to 1971. I was in charge of providing communications for East African embassies for diplomatic and intelligence communications. My office was on an army base, but we lived in the city of Asmara. In 1969, my 13-year-old son Keith complained of an Ethiopian boy throwing stones at him as he returned home from school. It continued. I told Keith I would follow him and he was not to look back at me. As I saw the boy throwing the stones, I slowly walked toward him. I asked the Lord 3 times to help me resolve the problem. No answer. Complete silence. I knew to trust in the Lord, however, and in my mind, He wanted me to do good. Oh, sure, I wanted the good for my son Keith, not for the Ethiopian boy. Wow, what did I know? I slowly walked up toward the Ethiopian boy and gently laid my hand on his shoulder. He looked up at me, and I asked him if he knew English, and he said yes. And I said, "What is your name?" And he said, "Joseph." This is when the Lord put the following question in my mind, and I expressed it on behalf of the Lord and then to the boy. Why aren't you in school? This is what the Lord wanted me to ask Joseph. Joseph said, "No money." I then took over and asked Joseph if he wanted to go to school. And he said yes. And I said, "Take me to your school." He smiled at me, took my hand, and walked. We walked to the school. The teacher saw us on the school ground and saw that I was an American. "Who is your friend, Joseph?" Joseph said I would pay for him to go to school. "Yes," I said, "and what is the cost?" It was the equivalent of $5 US a month. I trusted in the Lord, and the Lord saw that I worked on His behalf to do good for Joseph. Wow, what a testimony. Not only that good deed, but I got a job for his father and his older brother. I trusted in the Lord and did good for Joseph and his family. Has that ever happened to you? God bless you and have a good week.